Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Detroit gets set to go on offense, and it will be the 7th-year pro out of Cal, Jared Goff, leading the attack in his 2nd season as a Lion.
Certainly a different set of circumstances awaited Jared Goff in Detroit last season after his trade from Los Angeles. He made what he could out of them and managed 3 wins on a rebuilding Lions team. They should improve this year behind Goff after an offseason where they made considerable investments in order to try and improve this ball club.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? They only needed that 1 yard.
Miles was miles away.
I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try
to
pick up the first down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter.
That's okay. I am still learning.
Your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay
Come
big
back
money
to the later.
sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing is Hurts, rolling to his right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that drive goes 8 plays.
Lions suck.
And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And
Devin Allen, 4th WR and KRPR.
Guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case,
Need Damon ST Brown to bull though.
Him saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader. They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Damn Goff.
Here's Goff. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game.
Oh, damn Goff. His ire burned. No safety help SMH.
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Goff. And this one is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Chauncey.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing on
PS Prop playing Madden 2 RN.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Buzz miss FGs all day. I wonder if he still plays modded Madden.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out. Able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And some determined running
Was it
there as he'll
Rodrigo?
pick his way down to the 12-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Where?
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Dropping the pick.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Not sure.
Running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd.
Like the play call.
Hurts. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dallas Goedert from 3 yards out. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the drive was all
Rip
finished
the queen.
off on
Nice
the touchdown
celebration.
catch by Dallas Goedert.
Ha ha ha, Z Hurts gonna be celebrating on the bench soon.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20
Do you
Eastern.
hear the lion
And tomorrow,
roar?
Monday night,
Roar.
just one game here in week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. A pretty big opening there on first down. 8 yards up to the 33.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense just
Yeah,
to settle
that's
down a little
badass.
bit after they give up a touchdown.
And this will wind up a Lions first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing
Damn
with some
God.
confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Go off a handoff here to Swift. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 71 yards rushing for him in his first half. As
Why he
is
running
looking at
like the
mid-season
WTF?
form here in the opener. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really
Should
just a
be
poor
been
job
an easy
defensively
TD.
there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back,
Dude,
that was
I
not
don't
played
know.
well at
Madden
all, but
fucking
give
sucks,
credit to the
ha, ha, ha.
offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has
Rude.
been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jason Kabinda taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions have cut it back with a score. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
They fixed the issue kinda in the modern community.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
Devin Allen time. The made all skill players agility 5-0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to
And
23.
I didn't fuck anything up from a movement standpoint.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as
Shit
they
has
head out
fast.
to take over possession.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they started.
Speed.
The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown. And that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Maybe choose his plays.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And some room to work. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Buying time to his left.
The hell I thought you could pick a player.
33.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Thanks, Madden.
On first down, Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Swish.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go.
Heat seeker doesn't he do shut? Shit.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Goff on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. But we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
But they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to his left. Going deep here for Watkins. A leap and he's got it. He got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins. 62 yards.
Ooh, shit.
And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Oh, that was awesome.
Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side. Making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
I can watch highlights at the end. Quez my guy.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Play action. It's Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No
I am
rhythm,
sometimes
no
lost
timing.
on
Seems
defense.
like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Here's Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here comes the Lions punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take
Who
the
played
field.
DA-13?
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to
Dickerson
have to earn
so
it
fat.
because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
On 3rd down, it's Gainwell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Again, a run with Gainwell.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Running right, here's Sanders. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
An unfortunate distinction for Sanders last season. He had the most yards, 754 of any back in the league, to not score a touchdown. He's still the guy in Philly, though, and he'll get back to scoring this season. Plenty of work available for him.
And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Kelsey's model is embarrassing.
Brutal, so take away the long
Make
touchdown.
up call or
It's a cruel
song.
game sometimes, partner.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the
Most
offensive
player
line,
models
they've
are
controlled this
god-awful.
game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Update today was all rosters and uniforms. Couldn't he even bother?
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Now they'll throw
Sideline
here out of the
clapping
gun.
for the
He's
penalty.
going deep for Brown. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they
Saw
ever
that LOL.
red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw.
What the glitch was THSG.
Here to Smith. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. We are through
It was my fault.
here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw. Sanders. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know,
you're way
NFL
ahead
coaches
there,
are on
guy.
the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 24. A 10-play drive that time. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. And Detroit getting set to go now. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into Week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Hassan Reddick in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
Same old Lions.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Gotta get Hurts a rush TD.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him now to this point. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Another run here with Sanders. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Lions will take over. So we were looking at each other here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, it's gone. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
An incomplete pass on 1st
F's
down.
Gonna get a development boost.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead.
Noodle arm Hurts.
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Hurts gonna get hurt.
Everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Looking here for Smith downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Here we go.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
They go play action with Hurts. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts sliding out of the pocket. And I think the ball's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, maybe
wow,
it
hey,
hasn't
ha,
exactly
ha,
been a
ha.
Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to the...
He got fucked up.
And finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably. And now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Feel like the ball was downed, but whatever, haha.
After the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Out of the gun, gone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by the former Lion, Darius Slay. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close.
SMH, what a game. Celia Malu's hair was crazy in the replay.
Well, and we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is
Oh,
going
Jesus
to have a loss
Christ.
on their record, but everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Philadelphia, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Dropping the pick. Skipping some comments. Celia Malu's hair was crazy in the replay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jared Goff career over. Kidding me, right? Watch the funky. No replay for the 62-yard TD. Hey, ha ha ha, wow. It gets crazy. Haha. Mailota tackle off Cowersey. Shits like a blanket. GG's. Thanks for watching. Please show your friends this average content. Okay. Weekly focus on Devin Allen laughing. Looks nothing like Kazire White. I like how Allen is black. Couldn't he find his future race skin tone?